The only playable part of the game is doing stealth missions on your own. That is really sad. So what happened to the devs? Are they still actively changing the game, or are they like working on the next thing? Yeah, I ain't touching Warcraft, Raven. Been there, done that. They released another game about World War II, something... Same 7-year-old engine, and it flopped immediately. Oh dear. Oh dear. It sounds like they've lost their way somehow. Russia looks barren. No, we've had some really scenic parts. There was a beautiful road that we went down earlier. It was fantastic. Noz, thank you for 5 months.
Continue straight.
They made the Walking Dead game too. I'm pretty sure that flopped. It didn't do too bad if I remember. Oh, Payday 2 got some loot box mechanics. Maybe that's what put Ferret off. Maybe it was that. Le Vanquish, thank you for 42 months. It's hard to get a new PC firefighter. Nice.
Continue straight.
Happy anniversary, Natter.
You made the right choice, pal. Don't you mean surprise mechanics? Yeah. Payday 2, now with surprise mechanics. Bobster, 30 months, doing a wheelie. Truck sim fan, good night. How do I get around not liking long trips in ATS and ETS? Just change your preferred job length down. Just slide it down and do short hops. Easy. Yes, it's Rust map, Le Vanquish. But money? Well, you can't... Well, take a long job, drive for whatever the maximum time it is that you like.
In 200 meters,
Quit the game,
left.
come back the next day, drive the next 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Just take it in parts then. If you can't do one job in one go, just do it in parts.
Continue straight.
Rust map, it wasn't updated by the author, but some other guy basically took it and made it work on 135, is what I understand. As for the future of Rust map, I have no idea. It would be a real shame if somebody did not take over this map. There's a lot of work has gone into this. Do I know when Canada is coming out? What? I don't understand the question, Megafan. Do you mean Promods Canada? Or what? Is that what you mean, Promods Canada? As far as I'm aware, there's absolutely no information about that. All there is just information that they're going to do it. That's it. I wouldn't expect to see very much this year. I would be impressed if they got something out by the end of the year in time for Christmas. But beyond that, no idea. Well, Promods has always said that, haven't they, Chris? It's ready when it's ready. Same as SCS. They don't like giving release dates. Is this a marketplace? Oh yeah, I mean, it's a big undertaking. For them to finish Canada, you're going to be looking at years. Well, Presley, I think the Promods ATS is a different team to the ETS team, so I don't think it'll affect the ETS pipeline. SCS have said that they might release Road to the Black Sea by the end of the year, but no accurate date. To be honest, I stop even thinking about it. Like, I just wait until they're ready. Welcome to Russia. The no icon mod has been updated. Is it in the Steam Workshop? One of the Promods ETS team has been working on ATS Bricks.
Continue straight.
Maybe they're doing it as a sort of a handover to show the new team how to do things. Vancouver has done the hardest part at least. What, they've done Vancouver?
Continue straight.
Caution, mind your speed.
I think most of them are from ETS2 team since Nico is working on it and Penguin is. Well, I thought they said it was a different team. I mean, they always wanted to have a separate team for ATS. As Mandlesoft explained to me, like, the people who work on ETS, just their knowledge is in Europe, you know? And the people who will work on Canada or ATS stuff, they're probably from that country, and that's where their knowledge is. And that's where they want to make map content for. You generally don't get people in America who want to make map content for Europe or vice versa. It just doesn't really happen. Wow, bro. Pushing it. Lucky we've got a dash cam. I love these apartment blocks, though. They're so Russian. Yeah, the consensus appears to be Utah, Sneaky Ninja. What people are saying.
Continue straight.
Are you able to fly any aircraft, or can you fly some specific planes? I'm able to. I'm licensed to fly SEP, which is single engine piston. So I can't fly a plane with 2 engines. I can't fly a plane with jet engines. Uh-oh. And I cannot make any profit out of the flight. Hence why it's a private flight, not a commercial flight. How much extra training to fly twin engine? It's not a huge amount, Hannah. It's just that, like, hiring a twin engine plane is significantly more expensive, because on the plane, basically it's the engines that are the most expensive part. They have to be checked.
Continue straight.
They have to be checked frequently, and they have to be completely rebuilt after 2,000 hours. It's a very expensive deal. So, you know, if you hire a plane, it's going to be... It's the reason why, you know, I'd love to have a helicopter license, but I'm not going to do it because the hiring cost of a helicopter is insane. So I wouldn't bother getting a twin engine license unless I had good reason to get a twin engine license. It's pointless. Because if I fly around in a single engine plane or fly around in a twin engine plane, it's going to cost me a lot more. It's basically burning twice the fuel. So, you know, say a Cessna 172 will burn 8 gallons an hour, 9 gallons an hour, something around that mark. Well, you can double that if you've got 2 engines. So you've doubled that straight away.
Take the first exit. Exit.
Exit. Yeah, the twin engine planes do go faster though. Obviously. Which means the better for longer, you know, if you're making longer journeys, that's great. But you're kind of straying into the border of commercial stuff. If you go in twin engine stuff, you're either very well off, or it's a staging post to get your commercial ratings. Roll on Thursday, it's your birthday, you beat your daughter, Sandra. Nice. Wait, why can't I... This sat-nav's taking me all the way down here. I could just cut through. I'm sure it's back here.
Happy
It is.
anniversary, Nutter.
James 789, thank you, 29 months hype. By the way, you got me to buy Surviving Mars. Keep up the great work. Enjoy. Have a lot of fun with it. I'm the Viking. It depends where that mod is being hosted. I don't want any links to mod websites. If it's on Steam, by all means link it. If it's on a mod website, nope.
You have reached your destination. Well done. Although, frankly, I did all the hard work.
You're right, there are lots of interesting roads around Russia, Yoshi. It is fun. Glove. Lekker. Here's your forklifts, man. You just had a mass death wave of colonists on your save game, mate. Go back a few saves. How did it start, Hannah? Or did it start with, like, sanity, or just, was it like an old age thing? Exactly, Chris. Like a glove. Right, let's try and find what is probably our last journey for the evening. Yep, that's the one. Let's do that. We can do that in an hour, can't we? Let's totally ignore my job length filters and take some excavators all the way to Birmingham. Insanity. Yeah, just one more. There you go. That's our next delivery. We'll take some equipment 3 kilometers. That'll take us to the end of Sunday Night Trucking. I think there was one here somewhere. That was that one. We'll do that one. We'll take a crusher. We'll take a crusher to Voronezh. Voronezh. Who knows how you say that? You say it like mayonnaise. Right, where do we go now?
Sit back, relax, and let the dulcet tones of James May guide you safely into a deep slumber. Sorry, to your destination. What could possibly go wrong?
Okay. Whoa, you're speeding. You're looking forward to Planet Zoo? I'm not. I think it'll just be like another Jurassic World. Not like all on the kind of graphics and like Jurassic World. The one thing I hated about it was those 3 NPCs. What was it? Military science and something else. And you basically you can keep 2 of them happy, but no matter what you did, you would always annoy one of them. And then they would just have these, like, punitive attacks on you, which was, like, the most stupid thing. Like, if I don't want to focus on military or science, fine, that's my choice, but don't come to my park and start sabotaging it just because you don't like my decisions. I just thought that was ridiculous, and if Planet Zoo does that... Also, there wasn't enough kind of control and management in Jurassic World. It was a very superficial management sim. Herd dog. Thank you for 29 months, sir.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
What, here?
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Turn right. In 200 meters.
Planet Zoo is going to be like Planet
right.
Coaster. You don't have the rides, you have the animals. You don't
Turn
have the rides,
right.
instead you have the animals. I kind of feel like they're taking the same engine for Planet Coaster and just doing something pretty similar, but with zoo animals. It's like a Planet Coaster mixed with Jurassic World.
Continue straight.
We wouldn't recommend speeding, but you didn't expect to hear that from us. You're welcome.
Continue straight.
Oh, the GLaDOS voice pack is absolute rubbish. Oh, come on, bro. Actual serious? If you did that for real in Russia, people would just get out of their car, come over and drag you out of your car
Left.
and drive your car for you. Like, you just couldn't do that in Russia.
Turn left.
We've not even got to the
Continue
pickup
straight.
point yet. Oh God. You got one of those people that like to post ASCII art. Is that still a thing? It's troll o'clock, yeah. You know you've made it when ASCII art's being posted in your channel.
Continue straight.
That seems like highly inappropriate clothing to be on a motorcycle. Just like a crop top and a denim skirt. Oh yeah. Because if you come off, I can't think anything bad that's going to happen to you.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Volvo.
Turn left.
It's not that one. Wow, look at those. That's like proper
In
Russia, that
200
is.
meters, turn right.
Graffiti all over the garages, brilliant.
Turn right. You have reached your destination. Well done. Although, frankly, I did all the hard work.
Sure you did, bro. Will you try Garden Simulator? I don't even like doing my own garden. Why would I play Garden Sim? disgusting. Right, let's get loaded. Oof, you see the trailer sink down then. What weight is this thing? 11-ton crusher.
Sitting comfortably.
Beverly Crusher.
Ready? Good. Then let's begin the tour.
Let me just check the map. Okay. That seems reasonable. This will be the last journey of today. He looks cold. Actually looks like he's shivering.
Turn left.
Nice one, Pringle. Police are investigating a raid at Tiffany's in London. The suspect was last seen running just as fast as they can,
200 meters,
holding on to one another's
left.
hand. Oh, I think I should have gone left. Oh, I see it.
Keep left, and then turn left. Turn left.
There's tram lines down the middle, but I've not seen a tram. Yeah, you don't hear Clarkson very much, to be honest. Well, you only really hear May, to be fair.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
Lolman, double top, 40 months, thank you, Lolman. You prefer Clarkson? I don't know if I would, to be honest. Yeah, we stopped for fuel once. I mean, it is a 4x2, so the range is
200
massive.
meters, turn left.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Turn left.
2001 Gaming, welcome back. Tron, 22 months.
Happy anniversary.
As my 22nd month arrives, I want to spend it on a joke. What do you call a snobbish felon walking down the stairs? A condescending. Thank you, Tront. I'd probably suggest, though, Tron, don't give up your day job. Or maybe, like, leave the jokes to Pringle. So that car then, he accelerated up to me and then just suddenly locked onto the same speed. Lee Mac doesn't approve, lol.
Continue straight.
Referick, I've been shopping for a
Continue
trailer.
straight.
Every time I think I've found a good one, there is a hitch. Oh,
Continue straight.
thank you for the bits, Referick.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Oh. Okay. That was a weird junction. Oh dear. Come on, Referick, it's a cracker joke, surely. Let's put it this way, Referick. Pringles is now writing that down in his joke book. Do I like the Farm Sim controller?
Happy anniversary.
I like having these coloured buttons. For the price, this thing is not good value. But if you happen to get one, then it's quite useful. Nordic, thank you for 28 months, sir. $500 pages. Cool, Cygers. You must be joking. More than that.
Welcome back, Nutter.
Have you made your decision on the plane? I need to make the decision today. I need to email the guy in the morning to say whether I'm going to do it or not. Let's have a chat poll. Yes, let's hand over an important financial decision to the chat, Beaker. That sounds about right. What could possibly go wrong with that? You mean don't always let chat spend your money? Yeah, I know. I think I'm hesitant because it's not the plane I want to fly. It's a good plane, but it's not the plane I want to fly. So I'm like, do I, don't I?
Continue straight.
But then, yeah, like I say, because it's not a popular plane, it's a Robin. So parts are harder to get. So if something goes on the plane, it's going to be out of action more than if it was a Cessna or a Piper. Refrick, talking about financial decision, my brother had to save money, so he cut off his electricity. He was soon in the black. Lol. Well, the pros are it's at an airfield nearby. It's relatively cheap to fly. The cons are, like, the plane doesn't have any kind of built-in GPS systems, so I have to add my own Sky Demon, which is fine. And if I came to sell the share, I'd probably find it harder to sell than if I had a share in a Cessna or a Piper. That's the bit that worries me the most. When I come to sell the share, it will be harder. Mr. Ryback, 59 amazing months. Cheers to the best streamer on Twitch. Happy Canada Day to all the Canadians in chat. I didn't even know that was a thing, Ryback. I already know the answer, Beaker. Do I? But if I don't take it, I'll have to wait probably quite a long time to find something, you know, as close or as cheap. So it's like I have to then carry on paying a lot of money per hour to fly a plane. Well, most people tend to buy a share. I mean, if there was a flying group, the best option is if you got like a flying group where they own more than one plane. That gives you more choice, but that's not the case here. And there's not many of those around, not in my area anyway. I can't find one. Why is there a tree in the road? Where would I find a group like that? I don't know. It would be at something like Duxford or Cambridge, which is like an hour drive minimum. So, you know, trying to hold out for something like, or maybe at Southend, maybe. But I've never seen one advertised at Southend. And that's the other thing, just like trying to find out about these groups, like, it's tricky, you got to keep searching. So in terms of like having access to a plane, this is my best chance to get access to a plane. In terms of the price and the availability, this is the best one. But when I come to sell that share, I think it will be harder because the Robin's just not as popular. But I could take a plane like that and just take it out all day and not have to worry about it. That's pretty good. And it has a wing leveler on it, which is like a semi-autopilot. It levels the wings, which means you can just, you know, look down at your stuff and just have to worry about the vertical aspect. Good old Southend. Yeah, Southend's alright. No, I'm not planning on selling it fairly soon. I'm just thinking like ahead. You know, if I got this and then let's say, I don't know, in 12 months' time, I want something else, I want something better, or I see a better offer or a better group and I want to jump into that group, I don't want to be like struggling to get rid of this one, as it were. That's what I'm thinking. It might take a long time to find a better option, but then I want to get rid of this one kind of thing. If I lived near Duxford or Cambridge, I'd have a lot more options, but I don't. You have to like the plane. the cabin comfort's fine. I'd say there's more headroom. There's a little bit more headroom than like a PA-28. And you can get in both sides, unlike a PA-28. So there is that. So, you know, comfort's okay. It's a 4-seater. It's got quite a powerful engine on it. What's the range on the Robin before fueling? It's got about just over 5 hours endurance, but because it cruises at like 120 knots, that's quite good. It's certainly outdo a Cessna. Well, a 172 anyway. Or a PA-28 Warrior. It'll flash past them. And it flies really well, like it's really stable and smooth when it flies.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh no, it's Russia, where the roundabouts are weird.
Exit.
You bought Satisfactory yesterday. Nice. You got a mate out in Norwich had a similar issue, not enough aircraft. That's surprising me because Norwich is quite what's an international airfield. I would have thought there'd be great availability at Norwich. Surviving Mars is on sale, £9. Davey, if you like what you saw when I played it, then for £9, that's a lot of game for £9. But like I say, it's not a perfect game. It has some little kind of annoyances and quirks, but for £9, it's insanely replayable. But don't buy it because you think you might like it. Buy it because you think, yeah, what I saw, I would probably enjoy that. You fly a PA-28, it's good to fly, but the entry is annoying. Yes, getting in and out of a PA-28 is the most annoying thing about it. And the thing that always put me off that was, if I had to ditch this plane, there's only one door, and I've got to climb over the passenger to do it, to get out. Do you think you could pass your HDV with this game? I don't know. You could pass it, but you could certainly learn a lot about driving a truck. It would stand you in good stead. Well, I don't know, Valty. If you had to do a forced landing and the passenger was knocked out, you'd have to climb over them to get out and pull them out, wouldn't you? You can't just like push them out. You technically can. No, it's difficult. It's easy to just climb out and pull them out.
Continue straight.
You could install an ejector seat. Yeah, sure. Oh dear. You alright? Hmm? What? Oh, have a cup of tea. Yeah, heel eagle. I'm probably leaning towards taking it. I think I'm more in the mind to take it than not take it. But I'll have to book into an instructor as well. I have to go and fly 4 or 5 hours or something with an instructor to get used to the plane, and the airspace over at North Weald, which is where the plane's based, is sat under the Stansted Shelf. So it's like there's a bit more. It's a bit more tricky when you take off and return or circuit, because you have to come in at like 1,200 feet. You have to come in at 1,200 feet and sit under the Stansted Shelf. So I need to go up with an instructor and learn some stuffs. Is that an Iveco? Yep. Do you not like it? South Africa line trucking, hello sir. I like those headlamps, they're really nice. What level? What level am I, guys? 108 or something? Airfields are actually inside of the airfields control zone. Yeah, they are. You're right. I tell you why it's annoying, heel eagle, because if you actually look at Stansted's airspace, if you look at Stansted's airspace, they don't really have a real reason to like chunk over the top of North Weald. They could just easily just haul that bit back, I think, and many others think so too. Like, because of their approaches, they really don't need to be sitting over the top of North Weald. Pretty much D4. That's how it goes.
Continue straight.
I like these little Russian towns though, they're nice.
Continue straight.
Not really, Daniel. I don't have much chance. It's Rus map. I just like all the little things in this map, like all the parked cars and bits of graffiti. Like it's so well done. You know, overturned cars, that kind of thing. L. Phillips, Mr. Squirrel's getting me a cup of tea, I'm good. You love straight piped cars, trucks, planes, boats. Fair enough. $185K's left. I don't stream from a shed, Mad Golfer. I stream from a converted garage, and that's got an aircon unit on it, so it's usually okay.
Continue straight.
Are you allowed to wear glasses being a pilot? Yep. If you can't pass the eyesight test without glasses, then your license says on it that you have to have 2 pairs of glasses with you. Like, wearing glasses is not a problem.
Continue straight.
If you're colorblind, that's a problem. No, glasses can be polarized, Taylor. There's no restriction on you wearing polarized glasses. It's not recommended because a lot of the displays with polarized glasses, you won't be able to read half the numbers on it. Yep, colorblindness is a problem for private license because you can't distinguish between red and green, which is a big problem. How much do the lessons and the books and stuff cost? It varies from school to school, but generally you can probably expect to pay anything from like 120 to 150 pounds an hour, depending on what plane you're flying and where you fly from. Like, instructors are different prices, you know?
Caution, mind your speed.
I don't know about that, Mr. Chew. I know there are different kinds of colour blindness and different severities, but who knows? Certainly you can't be red-green colourblind, that's for sure.
Continue straight.
Whoa. Look at that one, a zoom in. That was pretty weird. He had a colleague that was colorblind, but he could still pilot. Interesting. Yeah, nice zoom effect. Yeah, red and green are used a lot in signaling on planes, so if you can't distinguish between red and green, then I'm pretty certain you wouldn't get a license. You've watched the program back in the day about EasyJet. I've watched all the EasyJet ones. I can't work out though, the recent EasyJet series that they did, I can only find 3 episodes, but it felt like there should be more. What's going on? Like I watched episode 3 where that, what was her name, that was she from the Netherlands, she was going in to be a captain, and then I can't find an episode 4.
Continue straight.
You thought the same, there were only 3 apps. Yeah, so why are there only 3 apps? That's so weird. But, I mean, Mr. Chew, wouldn't blue greens give you a problem on taxiways and stuff? You're not a snooker player that couldn't distinguish between brown and red. That's a problem for a snooker player. Yellow and red would be another big one. The taxiways and signage holding points. Aren't they yellow and black? Taxiway signs. Guy at the bus stop. It's definitely not Texas. Thank you. I like this HUD as well. I kind of prefer it over the default. Ow, ow, ow. Cup of tea. Yeah, the Pappies are like red-green, though, aren't they? All the signalling, like if you lose radios and you've got to be signalled in, it's all red-green semaphore signals.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Yes, the HUD is on the mod list. It's called Hemmel's Route Advisor.
Turn right.
Why are you drinking hot tea? I'm powered by tea, Daniel. So I need my tea to keep going. I can't function without cups of tea. Sorry, did I say red-green, Taylor? Red-white. Yeah, why are you called Daniel? Daniel. You haven't been to an air show yet. You should go.
Keep left, and then turn left.
You should definitely go to one.
Turn left.
Haven't been to an air show in 20 years. Wow. Well, Duxford was on a few weeks ago. Riyadh's on in a few weeks' time.
200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn right.
Sure, we was here earlier.
You have reached your destination. Well done, although frankly I did all the hard work.
Sounds very excited, doesn't it? You have reached your destination. Well done. Look forward to Riyadh as well as Warrington. Don't do oceans anymore. Yeah, I mean Southend used to have one. It's like the only free one in the country. They used to have one. To get rid of it. I think Blackpool used to have one. I think that might have gone now. Glove Lecker. 37 grand and 1,000 XP. Oh, 106 we are. Level 106. Nice. Well, for an Iveco, that worked pretty well. I thought it pulled pretty well, apart from the bit when it got stuck on the hill. Pulled pretty well, looks pretty good. Apparently natural gas as well. Not sure if I believe that. So yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. But that brings us to the end of Sunday Night Trucking. Apart from the drop in stream that we randomly experienced a couple of hours ago. It was a good day. We did some surviving Mars and then we did some trucking. Oh, you're welcome, Presley. Yep, nice way to round off the weekend, Heyman. I think. Oh no, you didn't panic. You kept it all under control. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the weekend streams. Will you do a honeycomb unboxing review? I'm going to try and fit that in, Mr. Chew, but honestly, with all this VR180 stuff I've got on as well, it's going to be an issue. But I will try at some point to get that done this summer. You know, but the VR180 is going to take precedence. Mighty Luke, thank you for the bits. Brilliant streams this weekend. Any videos planned for YouTube this week? None planned, but I will try and record stuff on Tuesday, I think. Thank you all for your splendid support as ever. Thank you for being here. For your subs, thank you for subbing. And your bits and deliveries. And for just hanging out and being an awesome community. Thank you to the mod team for the splendid modding that they always do for your viewing pleasure. I shall be back on Friday. I think next Saturday I may be going I'm sure it's next Saturday that I'm going for a posh meal with Mrs. Squirrel, I think. So I think Saturday's stream may be affected. I need to double check that date. I can't remember if it's next Saturday or the Saturday after. I can't remember. But anyway, I'll be back on Friday. I also start my instrument rating stuff this week, so rip me. Wearing those foggle things, so that's going to be fun.
Happy anniversary, Nutter.
So yeah, I'll let you know how things go this week. I am on Twitter, and I'm in the sub-Discord server, and there's Instagram as well if you want to look at random pictures and stuff.
Back, Nutter.
Are you the critic in cooking sim? Whoa. Sure you're not busy enough? Oh, Hannah, it's just crazy. It really is. I would say a good luck, but have fun on your instrument stuff. It's going to be interesting. I'm looking forward to learning stuff. The bit I'm not looking forward to is if it happens to be the weather's a bit too warm and I've got to wear the whole foggle thing and I just start getting like heat and motion sickness kind of thing. That's the bit I'm not looking forward to. But apart from that, I'm looking forward to like learning a lot of stuff and actually practicing like real instrument approaches and things. Tech James, thank you for 32 months. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Have a cracking week. It's going to be some nice weather all week in the UK, I think. And I shall see you all on Friday. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.